All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. Let's take a look at our subscription goal. We are sitting at almost 9,300. We need 700 more subs to hit that 10K goal to give that $1,000 giveaway. And then we have 12K subs coming up to send a couple people to some games of their choice. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Dennis Burns is at the top. We have Kellen on this week. He's doing a great job so far, but that is the leaderboard right now. If you see your guys' name, reach out to us. BearsProfitPlays@gmail.com or on Twitter, BearsProfit @BearsProfit, and we need to get you guys set up so we can give you guys your picks out for the next couple of weeks. If you see your name, make sure you reach out. Also, if you want to become a member on our YouTube channel, we're going to be giving away $50 weekly to our members on YouTube. We have 15 to 20 right now. So if you become a member for just $4.99 a month, you have a chance to win $50 weekly. We're going to be doing that on our live show. We're going to put everybody on the wheel. We're going to spin it and give away $50 a week. So make sure you guys come check that out. Only $4.99 a month. Very cheap over there. And our plays are actually better over there as well. So guys, it's going to do it. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get some NFL picks and props for Sunday, December 31st slate of games. Trey, we're going to look at the leaderboard even though the game hasn't started yet. Start us off.
Yeah, we are recording before the Dallas game. I got to mentally prepare since I backed Dallas, and Bear, we all know what he's mentally preparing for. But I gave out Dallas -5.5 versus the Lions. I expect them to roll. I gave out a massive promo yesterday going off about the Dallas Cowboys team. So if they lose, I guess you might as well call me Bear.
I'm mentally prepared for nothing because I took the over 51.5 points. If Dallas loses, so be it. If they score 35 points and they lose and the over hits, all the better. You know, we're going to make the playoffs with a wild card spot, and I'm not going to put the heart back on the sleeve this season. I've already done that a couple times, so it's not going to happen. So hopefully we suit the board. I'd love the Dallas Cowboys to win, but let's take a look at the plays for tomorrow. How have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to take us over to this Atlanta Falcons going up against Chicago Bears game, and I'm very excited to watch this game. Both teams, they're actually still trying to compete to finish the season on a positive note. The Falcons, they beat the Colts last week, winning that game 29-10, and the Bears, they beat up on the Cardinals last week, winning that game 27-16. So both teams, they're coming into this game with some momentum, and both coaches, they're probably still fighting for their jobs. And I'm going to give out a game pick and a total here in this game. Give me the Chicago Bears at home -2.5. And I'm also going to take the over 37.5 total points in this game. I love both these bets pretty equally. I'm going to be parlaying them and betting them single as well. I expect the Bears to win this game by a score of like 24-17. And this might be the last game in Chicago for both Justin Fields and Matt Eberflus. So I expect the Bears to come in this game with some extra motivation and to want to win this game for their fans in Chicago. They're kind of on a roll. I told Bear yesterday that if the first half of the season didn't happen, the Bears, they might be the best team in the NFC, because over the last 6 games, the Bears, they are 4-2, and they're playing some fantastic football over that span as well. And with this being a home game in cold and windy Chicago, I expect the Bears to back us up here in this game. So give me the Bears -2.5 versus the Falcons, and the over 37.5 total points in this game as well.
Yeah, Trey, I like that one. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Bengals going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs to win this game by a touchdown -6.5 to cover the spread. Trey, I know that you hate the pick. I actually hate the pick myself, but I feel like I've got a little bit of momentum going towards the end of the season. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to be like my old self because I think I just take the Bengals out of spite usually. But the Kansas City Chiefs this season have not looked good. They're not a good team right now, but they're going to bounce back in this game at home after that loss last week. The Chiefs defense this season, they're not the problem. They're allowing just 17 points per game. Last week, Mahomes was the problem. He had back-to-back fumble and then a pick six, back-to-back touchdowns allowed on that side of the ball. It cost them the game. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with Patrick Mahomes this season, but watching the game with a bunch of Chiefs fans, they just said he's missing open targets. It did look like Mahomes was trying to get the long shot instead of just checking it down for the guaranteed 5 yards. But whatever the problem is with Mahomes, it's going to be fixed sooner rather than later. The Bengals last week, they looked like a shell of themselves. Jake Browning against that Steelers defense couldn't get anything going. I'm going to trust Patrick Mahomes here in this game at home to get a big bounce-back win. Whenever I was watching that Raiders game, Trey, I did notice that was the first time that Patrick Mahomes in his entire career has gone 3 and out in back-to-back drives to start the game since he came into the league at home. That is an insane stat for the young man. Literally, he's been in the league for 7 years, hasn't he? 7?
He's been in the league far too long for my mental health as a Raiders fan.
Okay, I think it's 7 years, and he had not gone 3 and out in back-to-back games ever in his career at home. That was an insane stat to me. He's still the best quarterback in the league, guys. The defense is going to get it done. The Chiefs are going to win this game -6.5 at home to get right. So give me the Chiefs -6.5 as the play. Trey, let's go to the player props. How do you start us off?
Yeah, as I'm 0-0 at the moment, same as game pick. Game has not started, but I gave out David Montgomery over 13.5 rushing attempts versus the Cowboys. I feel like Dan Campbell, he's going to feed the beast, and that beast is David Monty, because they're going to try to keep the ball out of Dak's hand. Don't know how good it's going to go, but I do know that Monty's going to get a lot of volume here in this game.
Yeah, I've got Dak Prescott over 286.5 passing yards going up against the Lions. Lions secondary is horrible. I think Dak Prescott's going to have 300-plus yards, so hopefully we go 1-0 there. Trey, let's take a look at the props for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm excited to talk about my prop. I'm going to take us over to the receiving yards here, and I'm going to take a guy that has scored me in the past a lot because he used to be a Las Vegas Raider. I'm going to be taking Darren Waller to go over his 38.5 receiving yards going up against the Rams. I love this over for Waller in this game. We've seen him get a ton of targets since coming back from injury. Waller, he's basically the only viable target for Tyrod Taylor to throw to down the field. And 2 weeks ago, he returned from injury, and Waller, in his first week, he played 42% of the snaps and turned that into 6 targets and turned that into 40 receiving yards. Last week, we saw Waller get an increase in snaps, turn that into 63% of the snaps, got 5 targets, and turned that into 32 receiving yards, which is under this number. But I do expect him to catch a ton of balls and to turn those into yards in this game. Tyrod, he's just going to be looking Waller's way throughout this game. Tyrod, he's not going to want to turn the ball over. He's going to want to show that, hey, I can still be a viable quarterback, and he's going to pepper the one target he trusts, and that is Darren Waller. And so far this season, his matchup with the Rams, they're allowing the 7th most receiving yards per game to tight ends with an average of 58 receiving yards per game to tight ends. And Waller, I expect him to get a massive chunk out of that. So give me Darren Waller to go over 38.5 receiving yards versus the Rams.
That's right. I like that one there. For my player prop today, I'm going to take Patrick Mahomes to have over 35.5 pass attempts going up against the Bengals. I'm going to go to pass attempts instead of completions because, the receivers can't catch the ball most of the time. But Patrick Mahomes has been dropping back a ton over the last 3 games, having 37-plus passes in 3 consecutive games against the Raiders, the Patriots, and the Buffalo Bills. This is going to be a friendly matchup for the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes because the Bengals are coming in with a bottom 5 defense, allowing the 5th most passing yards to opposing teams this season. They're in rare category with a couple other teams allowing over 4,000 yards this season. But I'm also going to add a play here. I like the play here. It kind of contradicts itself, but I'm going to add a Patrick Mahomes interception because the Bengals, while they allow a ton of yards to the air, they have 15 interceptions on the season, which is one of the highest marks in the NFL. Mahomes passing the ball a lot in this game. He's gonna find a way to throw an interception. It feels like over the last month of football, he's just making a couple wrong plays at the wrong times, kind of like Josh Allen did a couple years ago. But I like Mahomes to throw a pick in this game. I also like him to throw the ball 35-plus times. Should be a high-scoring game here for the Chiefs. Give me Mahomes to throw over 35.5 times and give him to have a pick in this game as my 2 plays. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be going with the Bears minus 2.5 versus the Falcons. I love the Bears here at home, and I think they're going to back us up and score a ton of points. So I'm going with the over 37.5 total points as well. I'm also going with Darren Waller over 38.5 receiving yards versus the Rams. Rams defense, especially the tight ends, they give up the yards, and Waller, he's the only guy that Tyrod's going to be looking at. So match made in heaven. Give me Waller.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs minus 6.5. Hate myself for it, but I got to do it. I'm on a roll. I don't want the momentum to stop out of my spite for the Chiefs. And they give me Patrick Mahomes over 34.5 pass attempts and him to throw an interception. He's going to be throwing a lot. He's going to make at least one mistake against that Bengals secondary. So I love the 2 plays there for myself. Guys, that's going to do it for the NFL plays and props for Sunday, December 31st slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,